Hello and welcome everyone to another week and another Daily 8 on the News 8 Live Desk. Phil Penarski back here with you all, hoping you had a great weekend. We've got 8 stories that you need to know today, and let's get right into things with our first story of the day. And we, of course, start with the latest regarding the death of 16-year-old Cortez McConnor Jr., whose body was found Friday in Rockford. McConnor had fled from police back on October 26 and had not been heard from since. After pleas from his family and the Grand Rapids Police Department, search crews discovered the teen's body in a heavily wooded and secluded area Friday night. The medical examiner later determined that McConnor had accidentally drowned in the area shortly after he fled. We are still working to learn more about the search efforts that went into locating McConnor. And we'll bring you any additional information that we do find over the next couple of days. We head to Grand Rapids Township now, where a fire lieutenant was attacked by a suicidal man with a gun over the weekend. That is all according to the Kent County Sheriff's Office. They say that the lieutenant was working alone at the fire station just before 4 p.m. when the 40-year-old suspect went into the garage where the lieutenant was working. Authorities say the man had consumed illicit drugs and then began the assault. The lieutenant was able to request an emergency response, who were then able to arrest the man. The suspect's identity has not yet been released at this time, and the lieutenant's condition remains unknown. He was taken to a nearby hospital for treatment of several injuries. And switching gears now, the new ice rink that's coming to Holland is really starting to come along. We had a crew out there on Friday to look at the latest developments of the new Holland Community Ice Skating Park. The $11 million project has been under construction since April. The rink will be able to have ice in it as long as temperatures are at least 50 degrees. There will also be heated sidewalks along the path and even a few curling spots as well in the entire project. The plan is to finish the rink and host the community starting sometime next winter. Some disappointing news now, as a group of pickleball players in Grand Rapids missed out on breaking a world record attempt. The group was looking to play continuously for more than 34 hours and 5 minutes, which is the current world record. But after about 14 and a half hours, the group decided to call it quits. They were hoping to raise as much money as possible during the games for Gift of Life Michigan. But it wasn't all bad, though. The group does plan to give it another try after learning from this past attempt. Saturday marked the 71st anniversary of a major supposed UFO sighting in Kinross Charter Township up in the UP. The Air Force officials that were there on a military base back in 1953, they say that they detected something flying in the restricted airspace, and 2 pilots went up in a fighter jet to go see what it was about. But according to radar and officials that were monitoring the situation, they noticed that the 2 blips on the radar were coming closer together, and then they merged into one. The jet was never seen again with those 2 pilots inside. This, of course, led to headlines all across the country, and little explanation really has been released detailing what may have happened that day. And we take a further deep dive into all of that in Matt Jarowski's latest Sunday story, which actually came on Saturday this week. You can find that full story up right now over on our website, woodtv.com. And let's meet Brad Dog Thompson now. He's the equipment manager for the Grand Rapids Griffins, and he just celebrated a major milestone this weekend. Sunday's game against the Iowa Wild was Thompson's 2000th game working for the hockey club. He joined the team on his 21st birthday back in 1997 as an assistant equipment manager, and he hasn't looked back since. It's even funnier when you learn that while Thompson had taken the job, he really had no idea what the equipment manager did at the time. Despite offers from other teams, including the Boston Bruins and LA Kings, Thompson said that he likes his life in West Michigan and doesn't plan on leaving anytime soon. Best part is the Griffins honored Thompson by defeating the Wild 5-2 at Van Andel Arena on Sunday for that 2000th game. Now let's get you a look at your forecast today. Here's Storm Team 8 meteorologist Sarah Flynn.
A few scattered showers prevail as we head throughout our Monday, but it will be just that, rain. Temperatures well above that freezing mark, topping off near 50 today, by far the warmest of your 8-day forecast. Now you'll notice those scattered showers persist as we head throughout the afternoon. A little bit more rain expected this evening before a lull. And then as we head into Tuesday morning, we'll see those temperatures fall to near freezing. So any leftover showers will transition over to light flurries, but we're not expecting any accumulation with these. Wednesday should start off dry as well, but we'll track a chance for maybe a bit of a mix or some flurries, especially especially south of I-96 during the day. And then into Thursday or Thanksgiving should start off dry as well before that lake effect really kicks in and heads into the weekend. So we'll take you through that snowfall futurecast through about Wednesday here. Again, snow totals will be pretty minor for here in West Michigan. And notice it takes quite a bit of time to even see them rack up if you're headed further up to the north. Most of us will see about a trace to a half-inch. Areas further south could see more if you're traveling. Cooler into the weekend, we'll see those high temperatures dip down to those upper 20s. Again, lake effect snow picks up into the weekend.
All right, thanks, Sarah. And we end today's show with something for all the Swifties out there. You have a chance to win a 38-inch acoustic guitar that was actually signed by the pop star. Big Lake Humane Society is auctioning off the memorabilia along with several other items for its Piano for Paws event this week. The money raised by the auction will help them support the cats and dogs that they care for at the Muskegon Humane Society. You have until Wednesday to place your bets, as well as that is when the winner will be announced for that Taylor Swift signed guitar. We have all the needed info you need to get your hands on that guitar right now, which you can find inside our story on woodtv.com. And that's actually going to do it for us today on the Daily 8. We will, of course, be back again tomorrow with 8 more stories that you need to know. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning into this latest edition of the News 8 Live Desk. I'm Phil Penarski, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.